I have some really exciting perspectives to share. Um, they're about healing and understanding how our bodies work with all the stuff that they talk about with frequencies and um, I'll just start. So this is a combination of things. This is like a healing magic, but it's not magic. It's a real thing. So the first thing is I learned that I have to move um, just a little bit all the time because our bodies are um, you know, have you seen the pictures of the earth, and then they've got like these lines going up between the poles and around the earth, sort of up to the middle points and then around, and that's the energy field that's generated by the earth. Um, so our body is the earth, and we have the same energy that we breathe in, and it comes up through our bodies, and as we breathe out it goes around us, and we need to breathe through our nose. No breathing through your mouth at all, unless breathing out from your mouth is to um, dissipate something. So when you have a thought in your mind, you would breathe in through your nose and you would pull this energy up in here and fill your head, and with universal energy, with angel energy, with ancestor energy, with whatever it is your thing is. Just the energy around us, just breathe that in and pull it into your head, into your mind, and then you'll have like a little pause. There's like a little pause between breaths. So I would breathe in through my nose, pull this energy into my mind, and I pause for a moment, and then I breathe out through my nose, and I'm still working this energy in my body, if that makes sense. So like the poles that go around, and the magnets, things that I don't know what the proper terminology is for all this stuff. I'm sure you'll know what I mean though. So we have to move. The earth's constantly moving. You know, we have to move, and it moves by moving and by breathing in this way, in through the nose, by drawing and energy, and then pause, and then out through your nose, and then pause, and then in through your nose. And when you just do that, just your normal breathing, it doesn't have to be anything, you know, different, unless you want the ritual or something. I'm going to keep moving, rocking here, because I'm doing magic as well, so I need to bring my own energy up, and that's where I come to this perspective, is that I have no energy at all, no energy to heal myself with, just so depleted. And I'm trying to solve the puzzle, right, of why we're all, you know, in this nightmare. and so we can have a big party and enjoy ourselves and get out of the really negative stuff super quick. Your body has to move to generate like a spinning spirally thing in your body. So say as it comes, you're wiggling and whatever feels good for you, and then pulling, because I was wiggling through pain. I have really, really bad pain, and all the things in the world just can't, free me from it. So I've spent years trying to work out how to free myself from it, and in the hopes that I would be able to free everybody else as well. So we all got a benefit. So as you move, and then you pull that air in through your nose, it's like spinning. Those the people, they put a plate on a thing, and they'd spin the plate and move it from one to the other. It's sort of doing that as that breath comes up through your chakras and into your mind, into the vortex of energy that is you. You breathe in, you spin them up, and breathe out, and they're still spinning, and you just take it in those charges and letting it go, and it's you get into a nice flow with it. That alone is an awesome meditation. And then you have this energy that's twisting around up inside you, like the snake on the medicine symbol, the symbol with the snakes wrapping around it, and there's two things. That's the medicine symbol. So the snakes is us generating this movement. That's the snakes in our body spinning around. So we've got movement, and we've got focused breath, focused mindful breath, and pull in what it is that we want. And when we get it nice in it, and we want that, if your mind strays, if you have a negative thought pop in, just breathe out through your mouth then to release. It dissipates the thought. It doesn't allow the thought to become real. It sort of wipes it out, because you breathe it out through your mouth. And then just pause and breathe in, and keep doing that. And when you find that the picture in your mind, the thing that you're pulling in is nice and juicy and maximum and ready for picking, then you take your in breath and pause, and then you out breathe just a part way, and hold it for a couple of seconds, or whatever you feel. I like to sit in it on that just slightly out breath. I like to sit in that for a little bit, and then you do a pulsed quick burst of air through your nose. And while you're doing that, you do this let it be in front of you. This thing you're creating, let it be in front of you, and you're sitting there, pause on the exhale, and you can just make a fist and pull your arms down and push down, which will push up and push energy from your heart chakra up. You have to have that ignites the heart chakra, so that it just fires up out into the universe. So and I've just learnt this breathing technique from a person, and we'll put the link to the video in here because they talk about crystals and the water, so the water spirits, and they have the Vogel crystals, which was invented by Marcel Vogel, and they cut the outside of the crystal away to sort of free it from its like peeling an orange or a banana, and the crystal then resonates on a level of water, and water, as you know from all my talking about the water spirits, changes its vibration depending on what's being sent to it. And because we are mostly made of water, and there's water all around me, all around us, everywhere in the air, if we think kindly about ourselves and compassionately on ourselves and forgiving of ourselves and also of others, and respectful of other people's rights and beliefs, and we can all be kind, and we each we each have our own thing. Let me do the breath for you one more. Let me just tell you this one more time so I'll make sure I've covered it. See, I'm imagining that the energies are coming up through me like it does with the planet. Up energy, breathing in, and down is out energy, and there's just a field. And this field's going around us all the time, but it's gotten very, I think mine was just about out. I really do. I started just moving just a tiny little bit, just rocking my leg, because I was just so sore from being bedridden. The longer you're in bed, the more tired you get, the more achy your body gets, and it's really awful. I'd say it's probably a lot like depression, as it's just very heavy and yucky. And I just want to touch on depression and anxiety, and I want to give you a perception about this, so that when you want to do this music, if you want to do this music, it is music, yes. When you want to do this magic, when you're wanting to heal yourself, you're wanting to heal the vibrations around you. If I'm resonating at this frequency, then all of the stuff around me is resonating at that frequency as well, and it has a ripple-on effect. The bigger my intentions are to include more and more and more people. People say, while you're doing your prayer, include somebody else in it. Include the whole world in it. I can include the whole universe in what I do. So the pulse breath I'll do in, pause, out a bit. Okay. You only have to do it once. Definitely blow your nose before you would do it in front of people. And you're just shooting your energy out, and Dr. Marcel Vogel worked out that pulse of energy from that, and with that thought form that you have in your head that you're creating, that then puts it out into the world for real on measurable scales that you can see. And we factor in the crystals, and you must find your favorite crystal, your favorite quartz crystal, and start turning it around in your hand and squeezing it and rubbing it. It builds up a charge of energy in it. I have to have my energy taken care of and going first before I can get this thing really going. So, because I don't want to put just a little bit of energy in this, I want to put a lot of energy of this. So as I'm wiggling, it's the same as I'm turning this crystal with my hand. So I'm doing to my body what I'm doing to the crystal. And rubbing it is like the breath in and the breath out. And you'll find after a while that it starts to feel a little bit sticky. And you can use your mind that when you breathe in, just rub the crystal, like Aladdin's lamp, rub the crystal, the genie will come out. This is our antenna. It boosts our signal, and we can point it directly where we want it. So we've been spinning the crystal and we breathe in. We're gonna, it's nice and sticky, so when I get the things spinning inside it, we want to start spinning its chakras, like we're spinning our own chakras by pulling that energy up. So when we breathe in through our noses and do long massage rubs, and then when you're breathing out, it can get smaller. And then when you on your paused out breath, just do a little, a little belly button squiggle, and then you breathe in through your nose and you start moving it. Okay, and that is, we've already got it going with the spinning it this way. Clockwise is for moving things along, advancing things, creating new things. Anti-clockwise is to slow something down, maybe dull something, or spread something more, flatten something out, to push it or to compact it. So depending on whether you're in a time perspective or a, it depends on what your thing is. So please get your favorite crystal and practice breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. And just, if you have a bad thought or something comes, just let it out through your mouth. It's fine. Don't be afraid of doing things. And the about the dark thoughts, there's people talk about alien greys, and I was thinking, what if the perspective was that grey aliens is a metaphor for the grey matter in the human mind, and that we are in a war where these things that we don't know about because they're hidden give us terrible thoughts. Because I know many times I might just be doing something nice or thinking about something nice, and I will have an awful thought come into my head. It could be words, or it could be images, or a suggestion or something, and it's not a nice thing. It's not something that I would have thought of. I wouldn't ever see myself saying something like that. And it's a disturbing thing, right? And say if you've had something, trauma happen to you, and I think everybody's had trauma happen to them at this point. We are all traumatized quite severely, and please just bear with me for a little bit longer, because it's changing, and I just need you to believe in yourself. I need you to know how much I love you, how much I care about you, how much you are needed. I need you to be kind to yourself, please. Be your higher self. Take the truth into your heart, and be kind, and you raise your own vibration. And if rocking is the way that we do it, then rocking is the way that we do it. And the more you believe in yourself, the more it expands, and the more it affects everything else. So if you can imagine the world as a circle, and there's, if this is the earth, and inside the earth, right inside there is a middle point, and we are all standing around the earth on the outside, taking care of it, because the earth is the center of its universe. So her body surrounds her, and then we're all around the outside taking care of her. And then if you take that down, I am the center of my own universe. You are the center of your own universe. And it's when all of yours and my universes come together that makes the whole universe. And the more we resonate on a positive vibration with each other, the more things will become more clear. We will become more free. We have been enslaved. I will prove to you that there are things playing with your mind. I was, if you know me, you know I'm pretty kind and gentle. I come across this thought about this idea of the grey aliens meaning something quite more literal with grey matter in the brain, and the negative thoughts and stuff. And so I was sitting and I was listening. I think I was watching Russell Brand when he's meditating, and it was lovely. And I had this lighter, or Fed bought this lighter for me. It's a really pretty green. No, it's not. That's a black one. This one's a really pretty green. Okay, so he gives me this lighter, which is really nice, because I'm like, I really want a apple green lighter. And so I had it in my hand, and I was just sort of playing with it while I was sitting there watching, and it was just a nice meditation. And I just sort of leaned back and took a nice breath and closed my eyes, and the image flashed up in my mind of this lighter in my hand, and to light it and to burn my thumbnail with it and melt my thumbnail. And I'm just like, what the heck, hey? What the heck, Ega? It's not cool. That's not me. That's not my thoughts. How many negative thoughts is, and you know, focusing on things that you don't want to focus on because they upset you. What if all of that is a part of that's what the war is? It's these things that we can't see, but they're definitely there. And it brings these thoughts and things, and we think that it's ourselves, but we think an awful thought. I think an awful thought, and then I'll feel really guilty and bad that I even thought that. What if that wasn't my thought? I really don't think that all of the negative thoughts in our heads is from us. I think it's from an external force. Its plan is to terrorize us and make us miserable, and the only way we can fight back is to be positive and tell it, no, I know myself and I'm not thinking like that and I don't do things like that, and therefore, I can't trust any of these thoughts. And I refuse to interact with them anymore. And that's it. Obviously, there's times where I will catch myself and I just and I will take in those breaths through my nose, and I will create in my head what I want to create to release myself of such dark forces. We will have a right to protect ourselves. And since I've been wiggling and doing this breathing pattern, and I bring crystals into it and move them with my hands. I realize this is a pen. Yep. Have all my tools. So I've been, rubbing this for a little while and spinning them with my breath. When I want to breathe out that form that is in my head, I would squeeze them with the out nasal breath. If you get something come in or a disruption or something, just let it out through your mouth. You can breathe in and out through your mouth. If you are thinking quite negative thoughts, maybe you would want to breathe in and out of your mouth more than your nose. I don't know. Try keep it positive. It's hard sometimes, but it's just making that little effort. And I really feel like this little effort of just moving and the breathing is enough to start firing all of these energies inside you that have been stuck. This will just open them all up immediately. Do things, listen to music, dance, hold your crystals, dance, move. Do loving, caring things. We can raise all this. We can change everything. Everything's going to be so different very soon. So I think that's all that I had to say for the moment. I've been meaning to update you for a while. You need music as well. So another thing I do is I have this from. Oh, if I can get it out of my hair. See, this is what happens when I'm left alone. Oh, jeez. Okay. I think these are Cattels. So I will also put in, so I can have a crystal in my hand. I can have a crystal in this hand. I'm breathing in through my nose and out through my nose. And when I can play, a little, I like to play a little beat on it. I won't do it because it'll probably not like the thing so much, but to breathe out and I'm putting another dimension in on the pulse. It's because it's multi-dimensional frequencies. So that's helpful too. Or if you had something that you wanted to tap on. I also found the drum is really helpful as well. You can hold I can hold my crystal and you know, so it's safe in my hand. And if I can squeeze my hand if I need to. And you know, drum or not drum. No, maybe not drum. It does not want to talk. That's super interesting. Remember the circle. You are the center of your universe. You have all of these people around you. Some you know, some you don't. Energies. That what you radiate is what they receive, and they then amplify that. And you're the center of your universe. I'm the center of my universe. And we are all surrounding the Earth's universe. The Earth is in the middle. So you can do like the heartbeat drum, or whatever you like. Lots. You don't have to know how to play music, but adding sound, you could. You can't. You could maybe make a noise, but I think that might be difficult to do with the nostril breathing. Okay, I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you so much for listening and spending time with me, and get ready to have a big worldwide party. We'll know when we're all free. It'll be absolutely awesome. Love and blessings. Thank you.